Hello, my name is Stephanie Keita-de, and some of you may or may not know me. I am in, it is Sunday, November 19th, 2017. I'm in Tijuana, Mexico, and tomorrow morning, on November 20th, 2017, I'm going to see Dr. Vasquez at Tijuana Bariatrics for vertical sleeve gastrectomy. So, a lot of people have been very supportive in this journey for me. My husband, my kids, my mom. There have been some people that have not been so supportive and have kind of told me that I'm taking the easy way out. So this is just the start of my journey. I plan on, I'm not going to say updating daily or weekly or anything like that because I don't know how things are going to go, but I do plan on updating and keeping it updated. And excuse my mask, I'm pampering myself tonight in preparation for tomorrow's surgery and knowing that I won't feel too well for the next few days. Anyway, I'm doing my exfoliation mask tonight. Thank you to those of you who have been supportive. I really appreciate it. I've got friends and family praying from all over, and I appreciate those prayers too. But just to address the simple issue of taking the easy way out. 3 weeks ago, I started a high protein diet in preparation for the study, or the test, not the study. Goodness. So that consisted of a protein shake in the morning, a protein shake for dinner, anywhere from 100 to 160 calories for breakfast, for lunch, lots and lots of water, and in the evening, a large serving or two of vegetables and a serving of protein, 3 to 4 ounces of protein. And then if I'm hungry afterwards, broth. So that has been not the easy way out. I've lost a lot of weight in the last 3 weeks, right at 30 pounds, which is great. I was driving around San Diego earlier today before I got to Tijuana, and my Uber driver was, she's like, oh, well, that, you could just do that. You could do a protein diet, just do the shakes. And I'm like, you don't understand. I want to eat my own arm. I'm so hungry. But it's not typical hunger like I've had previously or all my life. I think it's just a matter of not having something to actually physically eat, because today and yesterday and Friday, just liquids. It was just supposed to be today liquids, but I wanted to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday just to get everything out of my system, which I feel like I did. The flight was uncomfortable, but I have, I guess, arthritis at this point. Both of my knees are bad, and it was recommended that I have both knees replaced earlier this year. And I had thought about this for a while. I've had some friends that have had this done, and some in Tijuana, and so I've seen their successes. I've watched their success, and I thought, well, why not me? Like, I'm worth it. My kids are worth it. My family's worth it. My life is worth it. And after lots of thoughts, prayers, and consideration, here I am. So far, the hardest part has been the flight. I got in the front row, which had plenty of leg room, so that was good. But yeah, I should have bought 2 seats because I'm too big for one seat. And that's hard. Like, my husband and kids went to Brazil over the summer. And yes, I stayed home to work, to try to work towards the surgery. But I also stayed home because I didn't want to be embarrassed and not fit in the airplane seat and either get kicked off the flight, or they tell me, okay, well, here you are at the airport right now and you've got to buy an extra seat. So I didn't go. And so that, knowing that I'm traveling more now than I ever have in my life, I didn't want that to continue to be a hindrance. And I don't want all of my fleshiness hanging off the side of the seat on the next passenger. That's not fair to them. They didn't sign up for that. But anyway, those are just really superficial reasons. But ultimately, I want my health back. I want to be able to play outside with my kids. I want to have the energy to outlast my kids. So yeah, and with my thyroid and having hypothyroidism and PCOS, it's not just like I can say, okay, I'm going to go to Weight Watchers, or I'm going to do the HCG diet, or whatever fad diet that you want to find or, think of. But I've tried it all. That's the thing. I've done the quick weight loss. I've done Weight Watchers several times, at least 4 times. Spark People, that was probably the most successful I ever was. And that was back in 2004. I remember being a size 22 and then getting down to a size 14. And that was just logging everything that I ate every day. It was also Getting Active. That was also before my hypothyroidism diagnosis, and if I recall correctly, also right before I was diagnosed with PCOS. So anyway, so yeah, that's just, I want my life back. That's really it. And I've been a prisoner in my own body for as long as I can remember. I've always been the thick girl, and then the thicker girl, and now the chubby girl, and then the fat girl. So, and those names really do not bother me. I mean, I know who I am. I know what I am. I know whose I am. So that really doesn't bother me so much. What bothers me is that, I took my kids to Six Flags, not Six Flags, I'm sorry. I met my husband and kids in Florida and picked them up from Miami Airport. We went to Universal. We were at a resort for a few days, and so we're at Universal riding rides, and then we get to the Mummy ride, and I don't fit. I don't fit in the seat. We've had season passes to Six Flags the last few years, and for the most part, I fit in them. But there was one point where I rode a roller coaster with my son, and because of my size, he wasn't safe in the seat next to me, because it was one of the, I think it was the mini mine train, I think. But because the bar wouldn't go all the way down, I'm literally holding my arm around him and holding onto the bar to keep him in the ride. And at that point, that should have been where I said, okay, where do I go to do this? With the Affordable Health Care Act, I've had insurance. However, they do not cover any type of weight loss surgery. The last 2 jobs that I've had that offered insurance, they wouldn't do it. Actually, I believe one of the denial letters that I have said that I needed to be sicker in so many words. I have asthma, PCOS, hypothyroidism, Sjogren's disease, or Sjogren's syndrome, and osteoarthritis due to my stature and putting all the stress on my body for 41 years. So yeah, this is me getting my life back, and I'm sorry this is so long, but I did just want to introduce myself and kind of just say, hey, this is minus day 1 of my journey. And so I hope to update everything tomorrow. If not, then if I'm not feeling well, I'm not gonna attempt. So, but I appreciate prayers, thoughts, whatever you want to send out into the universe in a positive light. I really appreciate that. And so I guess I'll see you guys later. And to my friends, family, loved ones praying for me, mwah, thank you. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.